Hello YouTubers, welcome back to GQ Auto Diagnostics and Repair, where my job is to save you money. I hope you guys are having a great day and week. Today I'm working on a 2012 Jaguar XJ 5.0 L portfolio. I believe that's the name of the vehicle. It is a regular 5.0 Aspire engine, no supercharged or anything like that. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to replace the water pump in this one. First things first, to remove the drain plug, you're going to have to remove this cover. Okay, it goes underneath the vehicle, that's why it's up. So on this, it's going to be a T30 bolts. It bolts like this, okay, and 5/16 or 8mm bolt or sockets, and a 10mm socket. Probably somebody was here before, obviously, because of the age of the car and the different kind of bolts randomly. That's what I have to deal with it. After that, the drain plug is right here on this corner, right there. I use a Phillips head. That's right here. This is the kind of drain plug that it is. I'm trying to capture as much as possible so that way it doesn't go into the dirt, don't pollute. But anyhow, let's get into the repair here. First things first. Number one, you gotta remove the coolant so that way you don't make a mess and everywhere you touch and everything. Okay, the next thing that we're gonna do, we can remove this upper hose now. It should be okay to be removed. So to do that, we're gonna use just some pliers. Let me locate the camera so you guys can see better. I'm gonna use this. Okay. Slide them. Good. Twist. Pull. And we should be okay. Okay, now that we're lifting this, we're draining more coolant. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I thought that was pretty, not enough coolant. All right, next step, we need to remove the belt. So to do that, we're gonna use a 3/8 ratchet drive, 3/8 drive, kind of like this. Okay, 3/8, and place it there. And let me place the camera so you guys can see it. Okay, I will do it. Okay, right there. So what we're gonna do, we have to pull. Okay, we need this to move the bottom of the tensioner to move toward the passenger side. Like that. So now you can see that the belt, it is coming loose. So just remember, if you new or you've never done this before, draw a diagram of the belt route so that way you can just put it back the way you remove it and you don't have to waste a bunch of time trying to figure it out how it was. Okay, already did that, so let's done. Now wash your hand here and good. Okay, let me remove my ratchet. Okay. Have to use this. It's a tight fit. Done. Okay, perfect. Going to remove the whole belt because I am going to install a new serpentine belt. I saw some signs of cracks in it, and I just want to put a new one. You know, we don't want the belt, you know, breaks and all that work just because we tried to cheap out on save like $30 or whatever happened this well to be. You can see cracks, so it's best to replace it. The next thing that I suggest here, when you remove this, make sure you spin the pulleys, the idle pulleys. Obviously this is the water pump, so we're going to replace that, so we don't have to do anything. But that way for you here, that's good. It seems to be okay. That is not right. Let's replace it. Okay, next we are going to disconnect this hose. The main thing with this water pump, the reason we're going to replace is because this little hose there, that area that I keep it in the body of the pump is leaking. Don't stop leaking. Okay, the hose is new from original equipment, but it still doesn't stop leaking, so we're going to replace that thing. Okay. Let's try this. Let's place this thing here again. So what are you going to do here? You're going to grab a screwdriver like this, and right there on the body right here, you're going to press in and you're going to wiggle the hose. Obviously now. And now it's being a little stubborn. Interesting. There it is, it's coming. Just be careful, because everything in this car is plastic. A lot of the hoses, many of the accessories, the cooling lines are oh, now of course it's gonna be a trouble in front of the camera. Okay, same thing. Gotta keep the light. So anyhow, so this is the source of the issue here, why we are going to replace this water pump. Alright, I'm gonna leave it alone for now. Next thing, we're gonna remove this valve tensioner, so that way we can just keep moving and not make this video super long. That bolt is going to be 15mm socket. Hopefully you guys can see it on the camera. Yep, 15. So goes. Right, next. Right here is going to be a 30 T30, 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, and 4 here. T30 torque. All right, so right there. To make sure the bolts where the tool goes in, they're nice and clean. Sometimes it can get filthy, have some corrosion. You want to make sure that those are clean, so that way when you try to loosen up the bolts, they're not gonna strip on you. Otherwise, it's a lot extra work that needs to be done. I'm breaking them loose before I use the air ratchet. I don't want to break the bolts because I cannot feel how tight they really are. Sometimes they have a lot of corrosion or something. This thing being an idiot now. Oh well. I'm gonna have to do this a different way. See if we can push this thing evenly in, so we can release this hose. Come on. Oh, it's not working. It's not coming undone for some reason. Wow. Alright, we're gonna have to do something different here. I really want to take this thing off, so that way I want that little elbow brakes. All right, I remove it right from there. So now let's continue here. Gotta remove this clamp. So just take your time. There you go. Slide it back. Now let's take the 4 bolts, so we can remove the water pump. Here we're going to slide water stuff here. Put this thing up now. That's 1. 2. both at the same length. Alright, so we got again to this thing. You should pop. There it's coming. Let's put the water. There it is. We're catching all the coolant. Alright, so here the next thing is going to be bringing the water pump out and disconnecting it from this hose right here. Okay, that's what we got to do. Here, good. And that's how the water pump comes out. It already took a little extra time. This thing, it should be just be able to push it in and release this little plastic. That's not happening. I'm afraid that hopefully this is not going to be an issue, but anyhow, all right, very, very important here. Let's go back here. We can do that later. Okay, right there, that little plastic thing, we need to replace it. Okay, that one is a coolant pipe that goes to the engine oil. Okay, so remember how it is, because I have a special position how to remove it. Okay, I think this is already broken, obviously. So we have to turn, twist, looking at the pipe the way we are right here, counterclockwise. Okay, now we pull this, and this, as you can see, have a lot of silicone there. So this goes like this and turns so that way it doesn't come out. This plastic, it keeps it from coming out. Now, let me show you something. This is no longer, the new part is no longer plastic like this. This is aluminum, should last longer. Like anything else, anything's gonna fail, right, eventually. But that is. So you can see here, this one have like the same. So we're gonna put it and twist it, so we can just lock it in place. That way it doesn't come out. So make sure you clean here, so there's no silicone or anything there when you reinstall it. Remove here this gasket left over and put everything on the reverse order, so that way you just can you know, fix your problem. In the meantime, here is the new water pump. Again, this is the part that I'm using. I am not getting sponsored by this guys or nobody. But that's the part that I'm using. Okay, that's how it comes. New bolts, new gasket, obviously, come complete. And this is the part that we have to press in. It should release, but it's not doing it. Anyhow, I will deal with that. As usual, that's all for today. I just wanted to show you how to remove it. Have a great day. Do your best. Forget the rest. God bless. I will see you in the next video. Later.